been talking about mascots. Like a bunch of us are football fans, so we always catch up on our teams, and we were talking about mascots. And then I got thinking about this, like, who makes up these names? Well, I'm assuming men make it up, and as you can see, it's all women here at MPN, and I'm the only guy. So I was curious about what would it be like if women came up with the names for the mascots and all the football teams and not men, right? These are all like manly, the Chiefs and the Cowboys, right? The Bears, the Lions, right? Like these are like manly kind of names. And so what would it be if women came up with the names? So that's what we're here talking about today. Classic Monday Night Football theme song. I think that was the 80s. Was that the 80s theme song? I think early 90s. Yeah, it isn't the original theme song for Monday Night. That one's a little bit different, but that is the classic one. I know I grew up on.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, as I was listening to you, Jim, through the years, I'm a massive Vikings fan, and I'm from Minnesota. So I started rewatching football about 10 or 15 years ago. And I grew up with the Vikings, but I didn't grow up like as a football fan. So like I'm a football fan. I moved to Montana and I like wanted to reconnect to my Minnesota roots. So as I started watching football, I started to get like frustrated with the other teams that were beating my team. And along with that, I kind of maybe developed some resentments, or maybe some of the names that I would rename might have some like history to them. Kayla and I were talking about that. Like some of the names that we renamed might be due to like a little resentment. Or
that's good.
I'm a little nervous right now, actually.
That's good.
I'm a little nervous is what we're coming up with here now.
You should be.
I know.
You
so
should
my
be.
disclaimer is don't take it personal, the names that I picked. It's really not personal. It's more like funny, but some of them might sound a little bit not funny too.
On a couple, we have multiple options. So we'll go with like appropriate first, and then maybe we'll tell you more.
I think it's perfectly fine, because when you said that, the first team that I thought of was they used to call them the Oakland Haters, right? Because people didn't like the Oakland Raiders. Of course, now they're the Las Vegas Raiders. So I think it's perfectly fine, Nikki. And I think only a woman would preface that and say that ahead of time. A guy wouldn't do that. He would just throw out the names. But that's awesome.
Not trauma-informed football names.
Yeah, no, not at all. Not at all. But it is football season, and we do check in, right? When we check in, we say, how was your weekend? And there is some talk about football, and many of us are watching games and trying to keep up with what's going on. And so,
yeah.
All right. So, do you have your list?
I have my list. Do you have your list, Kayla?
I do.
Okay.
Right.
So the first name that I have on my list is the Bells. What do you have on yours, Kayla?
Which division are we in?
We're in the AFC East division.
AFC East.
And you said Bells?
The Bells.
So that would be the teams in the East are the Dolphins, the Jaguars, the Patriots, the Bills.
The Jets, not the Jaguars. Dolphins, Bills, Jets, Patriots.
Oh, sorry. Right. The South. The Jaguars went to the South.
Yep.
Jets. So the Bells.
Yeah. Okay. My name for that one is the Light Sources.
The Light Sources?
I like that, Kayla. I don't know if mine makes much sense. That's the thing.
Any guesses? The Light
for the real names?
I know.
Yeah. What's their real name? The Light Source is.
So it's Miami, Buffalo, New York, or New England. I guess we should have said the cities as opposed to what the former mascots were, to make that clear. So
yeah, mine doesn't make any sense. Go with Kayla's on this one.
The light source. Well, I would say it's New England. I would say it's New England because of the lighthouses.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
I would say.
Okay.
That would be
That's
my
good.
guess.
That's good
New
thinking.
England.
That's good thinking.
That
Because of the
is good thinking.
lighthouses.
Think of The Office, and when Jim and Pam get married, they go to. Does anybody watch The Office?
No.
They go to Niagara Falls.
Buffalo.
Yes.
God.
Well, that was my first
So-
thought off of Nikki.
So it's the Buffalo lighthouses,
Light sources.
light sources.
Light
Oh,
sources.
well, that would fit Niagara Falls too, because they generate power, right?
Yeah.
That was the original place they generated power.
Well, I think
Okay.
it was like the city of light is like,
Yes.
oh, yeah.
Yes.
the
yes.
whole
Oh.
thing.
Nice.
I was kind of putting my own
And-
little spin on it.
And Nikki,
Mhm.
yours was what was it?
So
Bell?
let's just
Bell.
forget mine on that one.
Okay.
Was it the
Bell?
bill?
Okay.
Because
Lighthouses.
most teams I have like this emotional connection to based off of the Vikings, but
Right.
that one I really didn't have
But
anything.
not Buffalo. Okay. All
Oh,
right.
yeah, I'll preface that. Okay. Okay. But my next one,
This one's gonna be really hard. They're gonna be super confused.
Okay.
Oh. So this
for it.
one is really, really good. I'm really proud of this one. The Mermaids.
Miami.
Miami. Miami Mermaids, right? Instead of the Dolphins.
That's awesome. I love that one.
It's a good one.
That's
Okay,
It's a
great.
good one.
Thanks for that.
Go ahead.
I
Miss-
I put the belugas. Baby.
The belugas.
The Belugas.
Lucy.
You could use
I
that one
used to
for
love
you could
that
use
show.
that you could use that one for Chicago too, because Chicago has beluga whales
Oh,
at
yeah.
their
Oh, really?
aquarium.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Those are good.
Hey, Kayla.
Dun, 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 dun. For the next one, I have the chowder.
That's
chow-
New England.
That's
Yeah.
New England.
Yeah,
That's
New
New
New England.
England chowdas.
Chowders. That would be good.
I like
And
that.
it has a
I
little,
really like mine on this one. I put the Tea Partiers.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah.
nice.
Nice.
I should like
Nice.
the like sippers. And then they would
Oh, yeah.
If they were the Chowders, they'd have to wear all white. They'd have to be just white helmets, white jerseys, white pants.
I hate the Patriots, so they're really lucky I gave them a nice name.
All right. This is
Okay, so
good.
The next one, I think we have a theme song for.
Same
Eight.
division.
Did we do New York yet for the last one? Did we do that?
Well, she has a theme song.
We have a
Oh,
theme
theme
song.
song.
for
Oh,
this
I thought
one,
she was. Sorry, I misheard.
Which
my part.
I didn't
Yeah.
really think about it like that. It is kind of easy to guess this one, isn't it? Yeah. Okay.
What is it?
That was hard to hear. Really
That was
hard
like
to
a boom box.
Don't know.
hear. Okay, well,
We
so
can't hear that.
anyways, I named them the Jet Setters.
Okay.
New York. Good. That's good.
Yeah. Mhm.
And I named them the fancy pants.
The fancy pants.
The
I don't-
fancy pants.
I was thinking of like the metropolitan part of New York and like
yeah.
their fancy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the fancy
All right.
pants.
New York yuppies.
I couldn't really
Mm,
think of anything else. So
Nice.
good one. Yeah, I like that.
Good. All right. What's the next division we're going to?
Okay, so the
Yeah.
next one is AFC West.
or AFC. Oh my
Kansas City, LA, Las Vegas, and Denver.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go first?
Come on, Kayla.
That's great.
That's what it was?
And mine for that
Thunderstruck.
one-
That's going to be that's going to be the Chargers. So the LA Chargers, which
Las
used to
Vegas.
be
Used to
yeah.
be San Diego.
used
Yeah.
to be San Diego. That's what I'm guessing. The Thunderstrucks, is that what we're calling them?
And I named them should have stuck with Merino.
Ooh, that's good. That's good.
And
That's
that's
good.
Marino when he was acting. No.
That's good.
That's really good.
That's good.
I love
Good.
that.
Good. All right.
I told when I was younger, I used to love the Dolphins, and all my family loves the Broncos. And I don't remember how old I was, but I got sent to my room because we were watching the game and the Broncos beat the Dolphins. And I was like, well, the Broncos just suck anyways. And that's why I said should have stuck with Marino, because I had like a Dan Marino picture in there.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah. I wasn't being nice.
Nice.
Awesome.
All right. What else you got there?
Okay, so the next one that I have is the City Kitties.
Kansas. It's Kansas City.
Kansas City?
Kansas City.
Do you know why?
Because there's two
Why,
cities.
Erin? No, because Taylor Swift. She
Oh,
loves
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah. That's one
Yeah.
where I said, yeah, the Kansas City Swifties was my
Yeah,
thought.
that's
That's-
I stuck
Yeah.
with that theme. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And I just did the tribal.
I thought you
chief.
said kitties.
Oh.
City Kitties.
Sorry, Kayla. What'd you say?
No,
What'd you have
she
for
did.
that?
She did. Hers was City Kitties.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, kitties with a K.
Yeah.
City
Yeah.
Kitties.
Kitties. Oh, okay.
And I just did tribal chiefs because I like the Chiefs, but I feel like it needs to have tribal in front of it. So
Hmm.
I kind of left it the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
What else?
You want to go, Kayla?
Yeah. This was the preface at the beginning. I have the trauma
The drama.
or traumas, however you want to, multiple.
The traumas. So that's either the Broncos or the Raiders.
Yeah.
Denver or Las Vegas.
I would pick Las Vegas.
They both
'Cause
have
Vegas-
their traumas.
Because Vegas is traumatizing, or because Denver is so bad this year. Because Denver only won one game. Any other
No, I have
guesses?
Denver. I have Denver as the Thunderstruck.
Oh, so we
that
were
means-
wrong
Oh,
on our.
we were wrong on the Chargers. Yeah, everybody was thinking the Chargers was that
Oh, I
one.
thought we were. Yeah. Oh,
And
we.
and my name for the Broncos was should have stuck with Marino.
Marino.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you're not giving us the right answers here.
Yeah,
I gave you
okay.
guys a whole story. I said I
Okay.
like the Broncos now, but I used to
I
like
got it. Now I got it.
But we were on Chargers.
Yeah,
Yeah, we thought it was Chargers. Thunderstruck, that would fit the Chargers. Yeah.
well,
And-
Thunderstruck
and
was the name of the
you guys-
horse, but that's why
Got it.
females would name them and not males.
Right.
Yeah. Got
You
it.
know-
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm
I'll
pretty
give-
sure
I can
Andy
give-
will play you guys a little song if you guys get it right. And I don't think I heard this song. Little.
So
Yeah,
I'll
I
give
have
and
a
I give
little-
my hint, and then maybe you guys can guess it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
my name is Card Sharks.
I would
Oh,
say
that's
Las
Las
Vegas.
Vegas.
Then.
That's Las Vegas.
Yeah. Why are they the trauma?
Why are they the traumas? Yeah.
Oh yeah. It reminds me of a specific individual in my life that
Oh,
they're all
okay.
obsessed with the Oakland Raiders. And,
That's a
yeah,
Raiders
we
fan.
live.
Got it. Okay. Okay.
So just like I just think of trauma.
You know
And
what's
I-
interesting is I have that too, Kayla, for the same team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the
Interesting.
Raiders?
Not to
For
be a
what?
me too, but same.
Well, my history with the Raiders
Oh
is
my
only about
gosh.
3 days old because of Monday night. So where the Raiders just beat the Packers Monday night. So I'm now
Oh my
yeah,
gosh,
so
we
this
have
is very
4.
recent trauma for me.
Oh my God, so it is the 4 traumas.
4.
Yes, me too. Well, yeah. I don't know if mine was traumatic, but my high school crush, that's what he liked. So
Oh my
of course I
God.
had, Raiders
Oh my
everything. 'cause-
gosh.
I
Oh my
could just
gosh.
see you.
Oh, it's like a portal to trauma, the Raiders.
Wow.
So we need to put a disclaimer
Oh.
if the person
Okay,
Yeah.
so if you're
If the person
single,
I just,
don't date a
likes
yeah.
the Raiders, watch it out.
Wow.
So here's
Wow.
what I'm hearing. If a man loves the Raiders, stay away. Is
That's
that what?
exactly. Yeah. Opening question.
That's like the
first.
relationship test. That's like, oh,
Red flag.
out.
Red
Red
flag.
flag.
Red flag.
Wow. Wow.
This isn't where
Wow.
you thought this was going, right, Jim?
No, I think it's great. Yeah. It's good. It's really good. It's yeah. Wow.
Was that it for AFC West then? Did we get
No,
all
we
the
still had
You
Chargers.
got one more.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. What's the
So go ahead, go for it,
I
Kayla.
yeah, mine was Midnight Lightning.
Midnight lightning.
Midnight
Chargers.
Lightning?
Yeah, like like at the ocean when it's like all gray, the sky's all gray and there's lightning and just it's a cool.
Mhm.
It's a cool
So you kind of kept you kind of kept their real name.
yeah, just added a little spice to it.
Yeah, and then I did the androids.
The androids.
Androids.
Yes, the phone,
charger.
like phone chargers.
Oh.
Oh, not like the entity. Like
Yeah.
I've
Got it.
got Commander Data in my head, right? Like from
Right.
Star Trek. Yeah.
Right.
Well, and I think both of them keep going with the logo, like the logo that looks like a lightning bolt thing. Both of them
Right.
still kind of connect to the same logo with a different
Yeah.
name.
Yeah.
True. That's true. We're on the
I
same
would.
way.
I always liked their baby blue uniforms. I always thought those were really cool. I did. I don't know why. Like the baby blue with the yellow and the white. I always thought they were kind of cool.
I have a soft spot for the Chargers. My dad is a Chargers fan, and because he's
Okay.
from San Diego, and so when the
Hmm.
the Chargers were San Diego originally, and so
Yeah. Yeah.
I have a soft spot for the Chargers because that's my daddy's team.
Mm.
Again,
Well,
I chose
San
the
Diego's so cool.
Chargers because my really cool uncle and cousins were from San Diego. So, I got to be cool up here in Montana compared to them. So, I went
Well,
with
that
Chargers.
is something to mention because in Montana, we don't have a team, right? So it's
No. Right.
interesting how we all pick our teams
Yeah.
in Montana,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. They used to growing up in Chicago, Chargers always played the late game and it'd be cold and snowy. And then the Chargers, Dan Fouts, it'd be like 70 degrees and it was sunny. And I always thought that was really cool, and then they'd have those baby blue uniforms on and yeah.
Nostalgia.
Yeah.
That's why I think I really started watching football again. It was nostalgic, of Minnesota for
Mm.
me. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Then I
Mhm.
developed a whole thing, whole resentment thing with against all the other teams. Okay.
Right.
So AFC North.
Okay.
Sorry. That one went too fast.
So North is the Steelers, the
So-
Pittsburgh,
Pittsburgh.
Cincinnati, Cleveland, and Baltimore,
Baltimore.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And that song was for the first one.
So I didn't recognize it, but okay. So one thing I'm thinking of, and I don't know if this is it at all because I can't remember the theme song, but I'm thinking if there's going to be a theme song for this one, it would be Cincinnati but maybe not because I'm
Oh,
thinking
KRP
of
in
WKRP
Cincinnati.
in Cincinnati. So that was all.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that what it was? Was that what the music was? I didn't
The
get it.
music was Rosie the Riveter.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh,
So
Steelers.
the first one
Steelers.
is
Riveters?
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, so the first one
Mhm.
is the Riveter. And okay, so they have the We Can Do It. We Can Do It. That was Rosie the Riveter. Okay.
Right.
And okay, so I got that whole theme going, and how that all started was, well, what do you guys think? Do you have any guesses?
Pittsburgh.
For Riveter?
Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Pittsburgh,
I would
yeah.
say.
Well, and my
Yeah.
name for that,
Field
for my, the alternate name that I have is the Star Spangled Banners.
That's a long
I'm
name.
so confused.
Stars.
Is that where?
Are you
Yeah.
confused? Are we going off?
It's okay. I can
Cincinnati,
keep up.
Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Baltimore.
Okay, I'm gonna tell
Baltimore
you.
could be the Star Spangled Banner, I guess. There's a
Or is she? I thought she was saying that was her alternate. It was the same city. She was just telling her
Pittsburgh?
choice.
Yeah, both of our
Okay.
names are for the same place that we
same
just,
place.
yeah.
So it's
So you have
It's
the
obviously-
Riveters and the Star Spangled Banners.
Right.
Which team would those both be?
Baltimore. It would have, I mean, it could
I say
be,
Pittsburgh. I still say
Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
It was Baltimore. Sorry, I was
Baltimore?
not fast enough.
Oh.
I was not fast enough on the cheering there. Sorry.
What's
Okay.
the Riveter? Is that where she came from? Baltimore?
I'm gonna tell you the
It's a
Riveter.
shipyard. It's a shipyard. Baltimore shipyard? What?
Okay, so I originally came up with the Ravenettes. The Ravenettes.
Oh,
Right.
And I put
Female Ravens.
in the Ravenettes, and spell check corrected it to the Riveters.
Hmm.
And I thought that the Riveters was a really much cooler name than the Ravenettes.
Mhm.
And then when I researched Baltimore, they're like, aren't they number one in their division right now? And like the We Can Do It, and
Right.
I thought that fits. It kind of fits. So I
Okay.
chose the Riveters, and then Rosie the Riveter is just cool.
Yeah.
see, and
Okay.
this right here is the way a woman's mind works, right? It goes in different. That is what happens.
Yep, that is
Or
what
an
happened.
ADHD
Exact example of how.
or an
That's an example
ADHD
of how we
brain.
come up with a
Yeah.
football name, the Riveters.
And
All right,
next
what's
episode
next?
will be
What's-
about
what's
UFC,
next?
So it's perfect timing.
Raven for that, by
I'll
the
tell
way.
you all about it. Well, and Baltimore was where the Star Spangled Banner song.
Okay.
Right.
Interesting. Okay.
Right.
Oh,
I don't know how I still know that.
Yeah.
Interesting things that I still know that are
Francis
that
Scott.
now it served me in this moment. So
Okay, next.
Okay,
uh,
for Kayla.
the Midwest Charmers.
Midwest Charmers.
Gotta be Cleveland.
or Cincinnati.
Or Cincinnati. They're both in the same.
You're both in
Midwest.
Ohio.
Yeah. Okay,
Is
we need
Cincinnati
to
charming? Is Cincinnati charming? What's the
Is
other
Cleveland
one?
charming?
Yeah, give
Okay.
Nikki's.
Well, Cleveland at
Mine
least has the
is-
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I mean,
Mine's the Thundercats.
Oh,
Cincinnati.
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 Cincinnati. That feels like Cincinnati.
Yeah.
So Cincinnati, the Midwest Charmers. The Midwest Charmers. Okay, tell us that one.
I just was trying to, yeah, because I was trying to throw it off with like those both being in the same region. And I don't know, I don't really have any feelings against the Bengals. So I
don't think
It could be the
Cincinnati
Chargers
is
if they
considered the
want to.
Midwest. Yeah.
it is. I got
Cincinnati's it's mid-Atlantic. It's called the Mid-Atlantic.
it's that Midwestern. Yes. Bring it up, Andy. Show them.
Called the Mid-Atlantic.
funny
Well,
story about
all right.
Cincinnati.
The Chargers,
Yeah.
I guess.
My stepdad's originally from Cincinnati, and so we went down there when I was about 13. We drove down to meet all of his family. They were having a family reunion, and it was the first place I ever seen somebody get shot. So I think
Oh,
of like Midwestern Charmers. I'm like,
Ew.
there's some pretty ghetto areas in Cincinnati.
Well, I guess I'll rename them to like the chili spaghettis or something.
Now they are known for that. They are
Okay,
known for that.
all
Yeah.
right. Scratch
Okay.
the Midwest charmers there.
All right.
All right, next.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'll go next. I'll go. Mine is named the Clowns.
The
Cleveland,
Browns.
Yes.
Cleveland Clowns. Well, and considering their track record,
Even I know that. I
Yes.
don't watch football, and even I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a great name for them, the
I
Clowns.
did the,
I think that was very appropriate. Yeah.
The C from Cleveland and replace it with the B and the R to make it the Clowns, and then it fits perfect. Yeah.
What was yours, Kayla?
oh, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, I like that. I did the Red Riders because does anybody know why?
The
'Cause
what?
The Red Riders.
Little Red
Because-
Riding Hood.
No, because of the Christmas Story was filmed in Cleveland and
Oh,
the little BB gun,
Oh, the Red
or the
Rider BB
22.
gun.
Yeah,
Right.
that's great.
Nice.
that was really creative, even for me. So I was
That
proud
was
of that.
really good.
Right.
And after my last attempt, I'm glad I got creative on
But
that.
but the dad was a Bears fan in that movie because Cleveland didn't have their team, I think, at that time. I think he's a Bears fan in that movie. There's a scene when they're sitting at the table and he's reading the paper, and I think he's a Chicago Bears fan, because that would be like if you didn't like the Bengals. Yeah, that's a good one, Kayla. I like that one.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right.
So Pittsburgh is all that's left for this division.
Yeah, what'd you get for Pittsburgh?
I
What'd you
did
rename?
I did the Iron Workers.
Mm-hmm.
And I did the Bridgers because there's like 224 bridges in
Yeah,
Pittsburgh.
the three
Wow.
rivers. The three.
I thought that
three
was
rivers.
fascinating.
Yeah, there's three
I
rivers
didn't
that
know
come
what
together.
I think that was the one that I was like, I don't know what to do for. And so I was just looking at like, and I thought that was incredible.
Yeah.
So,
A lot of bridges.
Yeah.
We want to bridge the gap. So that could be the extension there, the Bridgers, bridging the gap.
All right, what's
Connection.
next?
Got a
AFC South.
long way to go.
AFC South.
We're only halfway and we have 5 minutes.
We're not even.
So-
Yeah. We're just. So
Let's
AFC South.
should we switch to the NFC North, since most of our teams are like in the NFC North? Since we only have 5 minutes?
no,
Sure.
I like these ones.
Okay. You go for it. Go for it,
Okay.
Miss Ella.
So the Houston Texans, the Indianapolis Colts, Jacksonville Jaguars, and Tennessee Titans. Should we start at the bottom this time, Nikki?
Sure.
Okay, so let me just make sure yours is the same. Yeah. So I have all about that base.
Where is Nicki Minaj from?
That's
Mhm.
I
all
don't
about that bass isn't a Nicki Minaj song. It's
Oh
a
no,
Megan
no, Megan
Trainor.
Trainor. Megan Trainor.
Megan
Megan
Trainor
Trainor.
song.
I'm sorry, Megan Trainor.
Tennessee Titans?
Yeah.
Is she from Tennessee? I have no idea.
What's your name for that one?
Heidi Whitey's.
Heidi White.
That's Indianapolis. That's Indianapolis. They were white. They were all white.
Texans.
Wow, you guys.
Houston Tidy
The
White.
tidy whitey Texans.
The Houston Tidy
No,
White.
it'd be Houston. It'd be Houston. Yeah, yeah, right. I said it backwards. I said it
Tidy
backwards. Yeah.
Whiteys.
Yeah.
Oh my!
Tennessee tidy whiteys.
Can you
No.
imagine getting drafted to that team?
Gosh. Oh my gosh.
Does that mean I was right?
Tennessee.
It's
Oh,
Tennessee.
I was right the first time.
Tennessee. It's
Oh my
Tennessee.
gosh.
The Tennessee Tidy Whiteys.
Tennessee
Oh my gosh. From the Titans to the tighty whities.
You like the music.
That's the biggest switch of them all. It's like,
And the visual on that is so good.
Just a
They're
big
better
pair of
off going
underwear
with the all about that base name.
yeah,
with their
exactly.
tighty
exactly. So what's the Tennessee all about the face? What's that? What's that about?
The bass, like music, the bass and
Oh, the
music.
bass.
Uh,
Oh, the bass.
So it wasn't about the
All
singer,
about
it was
that
about
bass.
just
All
music.
about that base. About that
Because
base.
I was gonna just name them, yeah, like
That would have been a good song to put on for that one.
All right. What's next?
and then should we go back to the top on that one? On the
Well, if
yeah.
we want to go back to the top, I'll let you just say the top one because mine is duplicate.
Okay.
I was-
So oh yeah, okay. The roadhouses.
That would have to be
Houston.
Texas.
Yeah, Houston Roadhouses.
Texas. Good job, Beth. She
Mm.
got it straight away.
Yeah.
It involves food.
I think it involves Patrick Swayze, more like involves Patrick Swayze more than food.
No, I was thinking Texas Roadhouse for sure.
Yeah, the restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
you go, yeah.
Not Patrick Swayze.
No.
Roadhouse,
Keep the
the
common
movie.
theme going though, like tidy whities, Patrick Swayze.
You see Patrick Swayze?
Ghost.
Ghost.
Oh shoot.
Um,
Okay, I'll go to the next one down from that then. Okay.
Yeah.
The Mustangs.
Indianapolis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was a long process.
That
I
was-
had the sea biscuit.
Sea
Oh.
biscuits.
Is that
Nice.
where is that like for the horse? Is that where
Horse.
I don't
that
know.
was from?
I just was trying to find like
Oh, okay.
I was just
Horse
was
name.
thinking the first horse, like
Right.
famous horse.
Could be Mr. Ed.
Oh yeah.
It's a horse.
The Indianapolis Mr. Eds.
And then they can play the theme song from the
They do.
show.
Yeah, we gotta have part 2 to this, like the
Oh.
total songs.
There is a Mr. Haney on that show.
Oh, there he is.
Awesome.
How they got
Sorry.
that dog to move it, or that horse to move its mouth is crazy.
Mhm.
Pulling it like
Yeah.
dog.
What's
Tired.
Oh, we just have
Next.
one.
Jackson.
Yeah,
What
one
left?
I said the coastals.
Coastal.
Jacksonville
Yeah,
Coastals.
wasn't that cool?
That's actually, I like it a lot. I said the Pumas.
Okay.
Okay.
Kind of went with the logo, kind of the picture
And he
from
kept it. Yeah, kept it the same. Yep.
the picture. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
NFC.
Okay, so Arizona Cardinals, San Francisco 49ers, Seattle Seahawks, and the Los Angeles Rams or
Okay.
Yeah, however you want.
Right.
I'm ready.
First one.
Okay, the first one is the Angry Birds.
The Cardinals, Arizona Angry Birds.
The Sea Hags. Cardinals.
Which was it? Arizona, not Seattle.
Arizona.
Yes,
Arizona.
Arizona.
I said the sombreros.
Oh,
Oh, that's a good one. for
There's a lot of
Arizona.
Good one.
Hispanic. There's a lot of
that's a
Hispanic
good one.
culture. Yeah,
That's a good one.
they're like the only culture in the United States that don't have like a theme within any of these football teams.
Well,
That's where my mind went when I
you
was,
have the power to change that. Exactly.
and I did.
Yeah.
Sombreros it is.
All right.
Okay, so the next one I had, the Fresh Prince.
The what?
Fresh Prince.
And
Fresh-
I had the drama queens.
That would have to be LA.
It's
Yeah.
gotta be LA.
Same brands.
Yeah.
LA.
Or princesses, however you want to.
The Fresh Princesses. Aw.
Have a
Cute.
sound effect for the next one, right, Nikki?
Yes, yes.
Right, Aroni, the San Francisco treat.
Yes,
Oh, jeez.
San Francisco.
San Francisco.
I know I gives it away, but
So what's their
Not
name? The Rice-A-Ronis?
no, the Cablet. Okay, so this is kind of weird, but the Cablets.
The Cablets?
That's the name of the car that is in a Rice-A-Roni treat.
Oh.
Is
Oh,
a
the
Cablet.
cars.
Cable car.
Trolley?
Cablet.
The trolley?
Well, it's originally it's a Cablet.
Oh,
Yeah, I would have thought like San Francisco trolleys or something. Yeah.
yeah.
But the Cablets, like the Ets, like the Cardettes or the like,
Got
you
it.
know,
Oh,
saying,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
What did you have, Kayla?
I couldn't really think, I've been to San Francisco a bunch, but I kept going back to like the Golden Gate Bridge, but it's not actually golden. So I just said the Reds. I don't know. I was like
Reds.
I was really torn on that one.
It was a hard one.
On
The
how
fourth
to,
winner.
yeah.
Mhm.
Could have
Or
gone with like
I was thinking
Alcatraz.
That's kind of where my mind kept going. And then I was like, that's a little dark. And I don't know.
The inmates.
I was going to call them the cons,
The cons, there you go.
Yeah,
but then that was my second alternative name, but
That was a hard, I always say, like, couldn't the 49ers come up with a better name? But maybe that is the best name.
That is
The
a good
49ers.
name.
There wasn't anything better.
yeah.
The Hilltops. That would be another good one. The Hilltops.
Mm.
There's so many different entities.
Yeah.
In
Or the San Francisco Nuggets or Golden Nuggets. But that's somebody already, right? Isn't that a
Mhm.
basketball team already?
Mhm.
Basketball, I
Or something?
think.
Golden Nuggets, yeah.
Denver
Yeah.
Nuggets.
or I was kind of thinking like San Francisco Pride, or like I don't know. It was kind of
That would have
going
been a good
yeah.
one.
the different.
That would be a really good one.
Yep,
Yeah.
they have a huge pride
Yeah.
community. there.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. They could
And
have
their
rainbow,
colors
rainbow
would be
uniforms.
Amazing.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
a hard one.
Like
There's so many-
translucent, like those ones that are translucent. So they're not solid color. They change.
Yeah,
right?
Like
They're-
iridescent or whatever.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Iridescent. That's the word.
Yeah.
Iridescent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
That's cool. We'd really piss some people off then.
Okay.
I'd
What's
support
next?
that team.
No, I'm just saying, like it's a good
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good one.
Give people
Okay,
more to talk
next.
Okay, next I did this team as the Starbucks.
Oh yeah.
Seattle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seattle.
Yep. Yep. Seattle Starbucks. Yeah. Totally.
Seattle.
You don't get claps for that one. It was the only one left.
The Beaners.
Well, I am. But I think we could have gotten that. That was very good. That was
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I said the herbs. I guess some of mine are like I tried to it's either like the or plural at the end, but I said the sleepless rain men. Kind of a
Rain Men?
different- Yeah.
This in Seattle where it rains all the time.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Good one.
Okay, next.
Okay.
Okay, NFC East. So we have Dallas, New York, Philadelphia, and Washington.
Mm.
Okay.
Go for it, Miss Kayla.
Hold on, sorry. Which in the east is that what you said? Oh,
East.
NFC East.
Yep.
sorry.
Yep.
So Dallas. Okay. All right. So the first one I had let me just make sure. The Annie Oakley.
Ooh,
Dallas.
Dallas.
Please.
I like that.
Dallas. Dallas.
Mine was really obvious. I did the cowgirl.
Yep.
There you go.
When I was like 13 and I very first got into watching football, that was my team. I was obsessed with the Cowboys. I had all the Cowboys gear. I tried to pierce my nose like Deion Sanders. And my mom hated it.
It's really common up here. There were lots of Cowboy fans up here.
Yeah, here it was you were either a Cowboy or a Bronco fan.
Bronco.
Those were the
Yep.
two you had to choose
Yep.
from.
I feel like it was kind of one of those teams though too that like the swag, you saw their swag a lot more with
Yeah.
that big star. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like those, remember those big puffy coat, the 90s?
Yep, I had
coats?
one.
Yeah. That's what
Super
I
had
think of
one.
when I think of, yeah.
Weren't they like the American team
You're
or
America's team. Yeah, that's from the 70s. America's team. Yep.
I think if they were called the Cowgirls, then the cheerleaders would have to be men. Cowboys. Shirtless.
So, so-
There you go, Beth. See?
Chaps and nothing.
There you go.
All right, next.
There'd be like some karate chopping going on or something instead of like dancing. Okay. Or like the what's that? The shoot the dance that people do, the silly dance where they're doing the water thing.
The sprinkler.
The sprinkler.
Yeah.
Like, what if the water?
Thanks for saving me, Mandy.
Anytime.
Do you want to say what yours is, or do you want me to
Okay.
say?
Okay, I can say the
Okay.
peppermint patties.
Philadelphia.
Yeah.
For mine, for that team is Saks in the City.
That would be New York.
That would be New York
Oh,
then.
New York. Okay.
New
Oh,
York.
Saks in the city.
Right.
A good one,
That's a
Kayla.
good one, Kayla.
And
Facts in the
There's-
city.
there's a handful. There's only a couple in here that I got.
That's
wrong.
good.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay,
Okay.
next.
Mine's mine's silly for this one. I did Eagles, not Seagulls, but I have a reason.
I know the story. That's
You
good.
did what?
Eagles,
I
not
said-
seagulls.
Eagles, not Seagulls. Because my grandpa used to always tell my dad, and my dad like recently told me this story. So remember the eagle that I kept seeing around the river all summer, where I was like everywhere, every time I get on the river, it's just like in a new spot, but it's like always staring at me. I'm like, I know it's trying to tell me something. I told my dad the story or told my dad about it, and he said that my grandpa used to love eagles, and he always make this joke like, do you know that the state bird was supposed to be a turkey? And like, could you imagine? Whatever. But he always used to tell my dad or like people, like, just remember you're not a seagull, you're an eagle. Like you can follow the crowd and like flock with the rest and be a seagull if you want, but like I'm gonna be an eagle.
Right.
And then I told my dad all about it. And in Nevada where he's at, he only ever really sees like there's no animals around it besides like it's desert, besides like seagulls flying around. And he said he got out and was taking a walk, and there was an eagle sitting there just staring at him like on a like a phone pole. And yeah, he
Mhm.
said he's never ever seen. I don't know. So eagles, not seagulls.
For Philadelphia, they are the Eagles.
I know.
Yeah.
So it wasn't.
It's a
Well,
reminder,
what's the name?
it's a reminder we're eagles, not seagulls.
Okay.
Mhm.
All
I
right.
like it.
And that's good. And it was Benjamin Franklin that suggested the
Yeah.
turkey be our national
Turkeys.
bird.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
What was yours,
Tomato
Nikki, for
potato.
Philadelphia then?
Mine was the Phillies.
Philadelphia Phillies.
The Phillies.
Nice. That's perfect. They
All
won
right,
last
so the
night.
last one.
Last one is potato skins.
Washington. potato
Washington?
skins.
Yeah, potato skins.
I had the Lincoln Logs.
The leaping
But-
logs.
Lincoln Logs?
Lincoln
Oh,
logs.
Oh,
yeah,
Lincoln
yeah.
Logs.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I do have an inappropriate one for that. I don't know if I should say that.
Yeah.
but it was just really interesting because Nikki and I, like, she told me hers, and I was like, well, I had them down as the foreskins. And then she said, potato skin. We got the giggles.
We got the skins, right?
Okay, that was
I-
awful.
I bet the version of Lincoln.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. NFC South.
All right.
Uh,
So,
Okay.
okay. So we got Atlanta, Carolina, New Orleans, and Tampa Bay.
First one I put diverseness. The diverseness or diverse.
Okay, and then I have either flapjacks or Tweety birds.
Jacks.
I'm between Atlanta and New Orleans, but I'm not sure. Or Carolina. I don't know. Maybe Carolina.
Maybe 3 options to choose from.
I
No
don't know.
idea. No idea. No guesses. I have no guess. Anybody else have a guess?
No.
Oh,
Well, Tweety birds is a good clue.
Falcons.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Atlanta Tweety.
Atlanta Flapjacks? What's that?
Oh, sorry.
If you just kind of take all the letters and move them around, they kind of looking a little bit like a
What
flap.
did Link say? I want to know.
You're getting
What?
way too intellectual.
What?
Like-
Switch around the words in Atlanta and it makes
Alright, in
flapjacks?
Atlanta Falcons.
In Falcons.
Atlanta Falcons, like FLAP, all those letters are in those
Oh.
words. And
Oh my
then
gosh.
it sounds good too.
Well,
Flapjack.
and birds flap. Yeah.
Flap,
And
yeah.
birds flap and Tweety.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah.
Thanks, Sheila.
Yep.
All right, the
You're
next one has a music cue.
Carolina.
Pink Panther, Carolina.
Carolina.
Panthers.
Pink Panthers.
Pink
You would
Panthers.
change them
Yep.
to the Pink Panthers.
I called them the squirrels because it is the state mammal of Carolina as a squirrel. Another interesting fun fact for you. Could you
Jeez.
imagine?
Is that what you looked up? Is that what you looked up, Kayla? Did you look up each state to see their
Only
mascots and stuff?
Only the ones that I like could not like think of
Okay.
where I was really
Okay.
stuck. But yeah, it's a state mammal of Carolina. But I was like
Okay.
thinking like that would be hilarious to like have a squirrel like on the helmet. Yeah.
Your mascot is whatever whatever your
state
bird
animal
or
is.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, little squirrels running around. That's cute.
I just
I
thought it was funny.
Squirrels.
Or I guess I could call them the well, those are chipmunks. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
Next.
Okay, so the next one that I have is the Holy Rollers.
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
It's got to be New Orleans. Yeah. It's got to be New Orleans.
And I had jazz hands.
Oh,
From Jim, have you ever seen Bring It On? If you have,
No.
you should.
I
you
have.
should
I
dive
love
into
that
it.
movie.
Okay.
Me and my daughter watched that movie. Oh, it's
I
awesome.
love it.
I do too.
And last but not least, I did Clear Waters for the last one.
I did Swashbucklers, which is my favorite name out of all of them. I have
I
to
like
say
that.
Swashbucklers.
Swashbucklers. Say it.
swashbuckler.
Swashbucklers.
Swashbucklers with jazz hands.
Yeah.
Oh,
That'd be perfect.
And last but not least, the NFC North. So Chicago Bears, Detroit Lions, Green Bay Packers, and the Minnesota Vikings. Okay. The
Go
first,
for it.
yeah, the first one I had the winnings.
And I
Well, if
had
it's winning, it's Green Bay. Just kidding. I'm just
oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I have the, this will give it away. So I have the Care Bears.
Ah,
Oh, I
Chicago,
love that
Chicago.
one.
Chicago Care Bears.
And they could do the Care Bear stare. I was just talking to somebody about that.
Cheer Bear and Clover or whatever. Yeah, I remember that.
Good luck,
That's
Bear.
why I stuck
Grumpy
with the
Bear.
bear.
Lucky or
Go
whatever.
with
All their
theme.
uniforms could all be the different colors of all the Care Bears.
Yeah.
They all
With
have
the,
to
with
have
the helmets with the
symbol.
different, just like what's on their chest would be on their helmet. So like the clover or the little rainbow and the heart.
They'd be the
Friendship
most
Bear.
creative team ever.
Okay, the next one has a sound cue.
Love
The
that.
Lion Kings, the Detroit Lion Kings.
Nice. Nice. That's it.
Well, I did name them Simba.
Detroit
There you go.
Simbas.
Simbas. Okay.
But
And
from
I did the oh my's, like lions and tigers and things. Oh my.
Oh my.
Yeah.
so creative.
That was, yeah, see, Jim looks like Easton did, like, wow, mom, like, that's what you named him. Like, yeah. Jim has the same face Easton had on for multiple of mine. Not in a bad way, just a like, all right.
Oh my God.
Next. Oh, you want me to do mine first?
Yeah.
Okay, the next one is the mozzarella.
And I have the Pickle Packers.
Oh.
I wonder.
Jeez. Aaron, what could it be?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Green Bay. I didn't catch what Kayla said though. The what?
The mozzarellas.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes total sense. So now that yes, Green Bay mozzarellas. Mm-hmm.
Pickle
The pickle packers.
Packers make a lot of sense too. It's just that most people
That-
don't know that Green Bay
Right.
packs more pickles than they actually make cheese.
Right. That is what they're named after, right? Is pickles.
Pickles.
It's not cheese. It's pickles.
It is pickles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So glorifying cheese really when it's pickles.
Right.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right.
Thank you for that education.
Okay,
Oh.
so there's only one team left.
I know. I
Right.
think it's interesting Nikki saved this one for last. I find that
Right.
very interesting.
Yes, exactly.
But I do have a sound cue to go with it.
Oh. Oh. The princes. Is that what you're naming them?
The Purple Princes.
The Purple Rains?
Yeah.
Well, of course, Prince is from Minnesota. So that's the gist of that. But Purple Rain, but rain is spelled REIGN.
Oh, the Purple Rain.
I like
right.
that one.
That was creative.
Kayla, what'd you have for Minnesota?
I had a middle school teacher who loved the Vikings, like loved them. And he would always give nicknames to people, like just on the spot, either was like the team they liked. But if the Vikings didn't do well that weekend, he'd be like, yeah, my Vikings are sucking it up this weekend. So I just went with Vikings because it just reminds me of him. But then it was the Vikings if they did well, Vikings if they didn't.
The Vi Queens. That's funny.
Yeah. And that's all we have for you guys.
Great job. Thank
That
you.
was very interesting. There were some really
Yeah.
interesting
Yeah.
ideas there.
Yeah. Okay. Favorite rename of a mascot. Mandy, start us off. What's your favorite?
Oh my gosh.
I know. I'm like, oh shoot.
What's your favorite?
Oh, my favorite was like not one of the original ones. It's one of the ones that we discussed, and that's the San Francisco Prides. That's my favorite.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Beth, what's your favorite?
I'd say the Texas Roadhouse because that's the only one I can remember.
Okay. All right. Andy, what's your favorite?
I'm gonna go with the LA Drama Queens. For no reason.
That's actually a really good one. That I like that one. That's definitely in my top 3 for sure. Aaron, what's your favorite?
Miami Mermaids.
Yeah, that was a good
That's a really good one. Leah,
one.
what's your favorite?
Gosh, they were all good.
They were all good. No standouts for you?
Oh, no, but it was fun
Not even
to
the forest
watch and
one?
listen to. I can't even remember. In like 3 days on the road. So I was like, oh, I love them all. But it was fun.
They were good. They were good. I like the Care Bears, and I actually like all the other ones that you guys picked too. But for your best ones, I think those were really good. Very creative. Very creative. Kayla, what was your favorite
Nikki's.
of yours? What was your
Oh,
favorite? Or of Nikki's? Yeah, either way.
I would say I don't. Well, you guys kind of know the ones that I like thought I was being super creative with, but yeah, when Nikki told me all of hers, when she said Care Bears, I had the same reaction as Beth, like, oh, yeah. And then yeah, the potato skin, just because Nikki and I had our own little like laugh about that for a long time. So that was my favorite bonding one.
And Nikki, what was your favorite?
Oh my gosh. I love for Kayla's, I love the squirrels. I have to say that was so cute. And I love the swashbucklers at the Starbucks too. The
Mhm.
Starbucks, that was really cool too.
Yeah.
I really liked Riveters. I would have thought of it more of a Detroit or Pittsburgh, but I like that as a
Yeah.
mascot name. But I think just applied to a different city, I think that would be a really good one.
Yeah,
Agreed.
agreed.
Yeah, it was fun. It was so much fun. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for going along with it. And laughing.
I guess also the traumas one, just because we've had such a like.
Oh yeah, the traumas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody has
Weird
their
connection with
story
everybody.
around
Yeah.
the years. It would be like the 5 traumas.
Mhm.
Yeah. That was awesome.
All right. Good job. Really good job. That was a lot of fun. And thanks for tuning in, everybody. And we'll do some more of these fun mascot names and other fun game shows. So thanks, everyone. And good luck to your team this season.
We need it at this point.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Yeah.